The Arlington School
Recording in
District, the
progress.
Mount Anthony Union High School, no, it's Mount Anthony Union School District, the North Bennington Prudential Committee, the Sandgate School District, and the Southwest Vermont Union Elementary School District. So the meeting is now open. Let's see if we need 5 members from the Union Elementary to have a quorum. We have that. We need 6 members from MAU to have a quorum. Do we have that?
Yes.
Oh, Leon's walking in right now. Stephanie's on.
Yeah, you've already got. Yeah, you got.
2.
Honestly, that was where the challenge is. No, there's some-
You get no dust.
Someone else just was out in the hall that time.
Okay.
Said that mother's on the way from Raleigh. She said 5 minutes. So
She's sorry. All right, then I'll switch to Arlington. It's kind of small. Nicole,
We're
do you
all
have a
here.
quorum there?
We've got 4. We're good.
Okay. And I see at least 2 members from Sandgate, so that is a quorum for you, right?
Yes.
Correct? Yes, thank you. So
Hi,
what Mount Anthony
this
members
is
do I
Christelle
have?
Nickel. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here too. I'm just online.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. All right, Mount Anthony members who are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, Mount Anthony has a quorum, so all boards have a quorum. Renee? Are you
I'm on
number
mine
2?
too, Jim.
Okay,
Susan
thank
plays
you,
on.
Susan. Welcome back.
So those of you who have not been able to get to your town clerk's office, we can offer the oaths of allegiance and office this evening. Those of you that are online, I'll go ahead and send this to you through DocuSign, and then we'll get it to the respective clerks for each of your boards for recording. So I can, it was in the packet. If you want me to pull it up and share my screen, I don't know who owns the.
You want to share screen?
If I could, I'll just probably make it easier for folks to.
You should be all set.
And everybody see that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so you can repeat after me. We're basically just going to read along. When the blank, clearly you'll state your name. Some people don't like to say swear, so you can say affirm at that point. So I state your name.
I
Do solemnly swear or affirm
swear firm.
and affirm
that I will be true and faithful
that I will be
That I will
true
be true and faithful
and faithful,
and that I will not
and that I will not
directly or indirectly
directly or
any
indirectly
act or thing injurious to the Constitution or government thereof, and that I will faithfully execute
and that I will faithfully execute
the office of school board director
the office of school board director
for the state of Vermont,
for the state of Vermont,
and will therein do equal right
and
and justice to all persons
justice to all persons
to the best of my judgment and ability,
to the best of my judgment and ability,
according to law.
according to law.
So help me God,
So help me God,
under the pains and penalties of perjury.
under the pains and under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, Renee. At this time, I'll entertain public comment. Is there any members of the public present? Any member of the public wishes to have a comment? Seeing none, I will go to agenda item number 4, reorganization of the boards and representative appointments to the SVSU board. I'm going to go in the descending order that how the warning was. So for the Arlington School District at this time, could you have nominations for board chair? Are there any nominations for board chair, Arlington School Board?
Nominate Todd, I guess.
Nomination for Todd Wilkins. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Are there any other nominations from the Arlington Board? I'll ask once more, any other nominations for chair for the Arlington Board? Hearing none, then I'll ask for a vote. All in favor of Todd Wilkins as the board chair, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, Todd, it is your meeting. Why don't you need to, the one item that you have to do for your board tonight is appointments to the SVSU board. So since you're up there by yourself, you could go ahead and do that now. I think we'll hold on the other one so we're not having multiple conversations at the same time. So ask for nominations for the SVSU board. You get 3 representatives.
Okay, we'll entertain nominations for the SVSU board representatives from the ASD.
I'll nominate you 3.
So Dan has nominated myself, Todd Wilkins, Jess, and Nicole. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Nicole has seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And Jim, we can do the rest at our next meeting. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yep, that's fine. Mount Anthony Union High School, why does it say, Mount Anthony Union School District Board nominations for chair?
Nominate Stephanie Mulligan.
I'll second.
Okay, are there any other nominations for board chair? I'll ask one more time. Are there any other nominations for the Mount Anthony Union Board Chair? Hearing none, I'll close the nominations. All in favor of Stephanie Mulligan to be the board chair, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, Stephanie, at this time, would you conduct nominations for the SVSU board? You also have 3.
3, okay. Thank you. I'd like to take nominations for 3 positions for the SVSU board. Are there any nominations?
I'll nominate Katie.
Should we do these separately?
Yeah, you can
Would
do
the
them
board like to
separately.
do these separately just so that we can, okay, we have a nomination for Katie. Do we want to list all the nominations and then we can go through them separately, or do we want to, as they come up, go?
I'll say I nominate Glenn. I'll second
Okay, so
that.
we have a nomination for Glenn and Katie at this point in time. Do we have other nominations?
Nominate Kristen.
I'm sorry, you
Wait,
said
no,
Kristen?
I'll nominate Scott.
Okay, so we have a nomination for Katie on the,
Kristen.
Katie, Glenn, Kristen, and Scott. Are there any nominations? Okay, so I'm going to do them separately. Any discussion? All right, so
Yeah, I do have
Well-
some, just,
yeah,
are there members of the MAU board who are also members of the elementary board who could potentially help us solve a potential issue here?
Okay.
That is I.
Right. I know.
You don't have to accept the nomination.
Okay, fair enough. I will decline my nomination and second for Kristen on that one and hope that I get through, the elementary board. Remember, I like a trifecta.
Are there any other discussion? So at this point in time, we have nominations for Katie, Scott, and Kristen. Can I have, all those in favor of Katie for the SVSU board? Say aye. Okay, any opposed? Any abstained? Okay, all those in favor of Kristen for the SVSU board?
Aye.
I'm sorry, I can't see, so it's because of my position, so I'm having a hard time counting, unfortunately. Is there anyone in the room?
I think you're good to go.
Okay,
Opposed or abstentions?
okay. All those opposed? All those abstaining? So is my understanding that carries, and everyone in favor of Scott joining the SVSU board? Say aye. Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, any abstentions? Sounds like we have 3 new SVSU.
Thank you. Next is the North Bennington Prudential Committee. Nominations for the chair for the North Bennington Prudential Committee.
Nominate Ray Molino.
I'll second that.
Are there any other nominations for the North Bennington Prudential Committee? Are there any other nominations for the North Bennington Prudential Committee? I'll close nominations. All in favor of Ray Melino, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Ray, it's your meeting and you have 1 SVSU representative to elect.
Right. I really wouldn't have to do the rest of my Dordt's business, but I guess I'm not gonna be allowed to do that. So, 'cause I didn't want to have another meeting this month. I'll take nominations for a representative to the SVSU board. We have 1 representative on the board. Floor is open for nominations.
I'll nominate Ray Molino extraordinaire.
Second. All right, we have a nomination and a second. Is there anyone else, any other nominations to be made there? If not, we'll have a vote. All in favor of Ray Molino being the representative of the board to the SVSU board? Aye.
Aye.
And I'm abstaining.
Okay, thank you. Sandgate School District, nominations for chair of the board.
This is Jeff. I'll nominate Chris Murphy.
No, this is Sandgate,
Oh, it's Angus. All right.
unless he moved, Jeff.
Well, he could have moved.
I'll nominate
Celeste as our chair.
Okay, is there a second?
I guess I'll second that.
All right. Are there any other nominations for the Sandgate board?
No.
Hearing none. All in favor of Nicole being the Celeste being the I'm mixing up boards. Celeste being the chair of the Sandgate board, say aye.
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 Nicole, if you could conduct election for 1 SVSU representative.
Do I
Did
hear
say Nicole
nominations?
again? Celeste, sorry.
I'll nominate Celeste for that position.
Thank you. I'll second.
And we'll all be in favor.
Aye. There you go.
Thank you. Southwest Vermont Union Elementary School District, nominations for chair.
Okay, I'll do it right this time. I'll nominate Chris Murphy.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations for the chair of the Southwest Vermont Union Elementary School District? Hearing none, I will close the nominations. All in favor of Chris Murphy as chair, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstained? Chris Murphy, you are the chair, and please conduct an election for 3 representatives to the SVSU board.
Will do. Thanks, Superintendent Colquhoun. First and foremost, just a welcome to Corinne Levin, our newest representative to the SVUESD. We'll need to have you just take your oath before you split, but it's very nice to have you. So thanks so much. So folks, for the SVUESD, I would open the floor for nominations for 3 SU representatives, please.
Jeff.
I'll nominate Glenn.
I'll nominate Sandy Foster.
Oh, thank you.
I nominate Sandy Foster too.
Thank you.
Overwhelmingly. So that's 3. Do we have any other nominations? I'll ask again, any other nominations for our SU representatives? Okay, hearing none, nominations are closed. I would entertain a motion to elect the slate of 3 as nominated. First on that motion, do we have a second on that motion?
I'll second.
Very good. So we can elect
I'll
these as a
second.
slate. All those in favor of electing the slate as represented, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Very good. We've elected our 3 SU reps.
I have nothing else on the agenda other than to adjourn. Ray, was there something you wanted to address with your board? While we still have time?
I have some, I would just like to take the reorganization business. There's other stuff to do, but I don't want to hold up the rest of you since it's all one meeting.
The next meeting is in 12 minutes, if you wanted to keep your meeting open.
Yeah, if I could continue our portion of this meeting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rick, before you do that, but entertain a motion to adjourn the SVUESD. First and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of adjourning the SVUESD, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We're all done.
Aye.
You can